to week 51. We are 1 week away from having done that for a year, which is pretty fucking impressive. I'm pretty proud. It is officially Friday because I've been getting up and to bed later and later and later. So it's Friday for you, it's still Thursday for me, and whatever. Nobody actually cares when I post the videos because nobody actually watches them, so I don't care. It's 9:30. I haven't been doing anything today. Truth is, I ate soup yesterday that I shouldn't have eaten, and by the time I finished painting the leaves and just was so exhausted that I just wanted to collapse in bed, and I was falling asleep in my shower and I just want to fall down and just pass out, and I puked all over my bedroom floor, which included all of the plastic covers everywhere, and I had to wash it. Yeah, it was not a good time. So because of that very shitty ending of yesterday, I decided that today I just needed rest. So I just didn't do anything, just read and rested and took time off, which is completely fine. I have to admit that if that year taught me anything, is that I need to avoid burnout at any way. That means that I need to find the balance between pursuing my goals and not exhausting myself in the process. That means that if I'm feeling like I'm just burning too high, I just need to step back and rest and work a little and rest a little and just do a little bit of both until I can go back and do the full one. Because if I keep doing the full one and pushing myself past my limits, what is going to happen is I'm gonna collapse and be unable to do anything for 3 days, which is not good. So it was a rest day. It's not ideal because I do have deadlines, but it's okay because I need rest, and yeah, that was the priority. So Friday I went to the Mahjong Club with my new set, and the bitch that was supposed to buy a game set for 2 years apparently now hasn't done it even if in the 3 weeks that we were off, and decided to do that in the week, not even in the week that we were off, but the very same day I brought mine. So instead of just saying, oh, thank you for doing it because I couldn't, I'm gonna buy you your set and whatever. No, she decided to buy another one, while mine, I just bought it for nothing. I spent 50 bucks for nothing. It was lovely. So I was pretty bitter, and yeah, I spent the rest of the day just being in a bad mood and resting. And I spent Saturday resting too, and then on Sunday I started painting again. I did the pink base for all of there, which is gonna be important because it's the background layer, so I can build up all of the other colors on, and I don't have to just cover every little bit of white that was underneath. So I have a plain, clean base to build upon, so it was an important step. I paid my insurance bill. On Monday I went to see the psychiatrist. I wanted to train to paint roses, I did not. And I wanted to paint more at all, but I did not. I spent a lot of time walking and going to psychiatrist appointments can be very taxing emotionally, so just that wasn't really an option. So I did not do much either that day. On Tuesday I made the moss, the 2 layers of the moss, and the first layer of the leaves, and the first layer of whatever the hell I did on that door section. And I also did the dishes, which took quite a while. I kind of wanted to make one tea recipe per day for all the Advent, because 24 days seems like a good time to make a recipe a day. But it's just not gonna happen because most of my ingredients are covered by wardrobe doors, and all of my time is eaten between resting or painting, so that's just not an option. But yesterday I finished the leaves, so they took the first paint layer, the highlights, and then the details, which took me fucking 2 days for, and I'm glad because they look fucking great, but that took me a while. And so I still have to paint the roses on top of it, which is, you know, hard. And I need to paint the ceiling. At least the first coat of the ceiling will be good, because I really need, I'm really going to struggle to access that part of my room when the wardrobe will be built. I want to do so the ceiling, the roses, and what would be nice too would be to find something to do with that door section. For the rest of the week I wanted to print stuff because I was supposed to go to the bank today at 3 PM, considering I still have not going to bed yet. I don't think that's likely to happen ever. So they can go screw themselves, and if they call I say I'm still in food poisoning state. Which, whatever, it's a good excuse. I needed to print for it, so I don't really need to do it yet. It's less urgent now. And yeah. And on Sunday night, so it's gonna be Sunday morning for me, my neighbor comes to build the wardrobe with me, so I need everything painted and all of the floor cleaned so she can come and help. Which is a deadline that sounded likely when I asked her on Tuesday, but it doesn't sound so likely now. I'm gonna have a lot of work and probably should have spent tonight painting if I wanted it to work, but I did not, and I'm gonna have to make it work. So next night it's gonna have to be spent working on it. I also got my lab results from my blood tests, and they were not good. So I've been called a couple of times since, and they were both scams, which is very annoying. But I really thought it was going to be my dog calling me, asking me to do something about them. Because, yeah, they're not excessively bad, but there are a lot of things that are not good. So, yeah, bit of the day that day I just spent just handling the news, and it was not great. So maybe I'm gonna have to go to the dog this week. I need to go grocery shopping for regular food and then for Asian food, because I decided that I was gonna eat more Asian food, especially Chinese, because I like Chinese, and with my new gluten-free life I'm gonna have to adapt, and the best way to adapt and have something still fun is gonna have to eat more Chinese food in my diet. So I decided to go to buy Chinese food ingredients to be able to eat Chinese more often. And yeah, I still wanted to do some baking, but that's really not a priority. So yeah, that's the whole thing I'm gonna have to do. I'm still hooked on the machine, and frankly, since I did not really wake up properly, yeah, I did wake up, but I didn't even clean up. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that after I read, and I was still reading like 5 minutes ago. So the truth is, at some point I had to admit that if I wanted to make the 4 seances a day, especially split up with 1 hour in between, I was going to have to shake my ass. And so I just started the 3rd seance of the day, which means I'm pretty screwed to have 4 of them and getting enough sleep. But you know what? I'm gonna have to make it work. So yeah, it's pretty fun to think about it. It's good to think about it in a fun way. Oui, je suis déjà dans mon chapeau. So as you can see, my room is a little bit of a mess. We have that sheet that is there to protect my bed while I paint. There was the plastic there, but it's not happening anymore. All of my furniture is there in a fucking mess. And now we finally have the moss on the stone. All of that is covered in pink, light pink. All of it has its moss, and all of that paint are the leaves, and they are fucking gorgeous. So I'm gonna have to make all of the red roses on top of it and figure out what to do with this section, because I was thinking like having the sky over a valley of some sort, and it just looks so fucking ugly, and I have no idea what to do with it. So yeah, it's okay though, because the leaves are fucking gorgeous. And I have pink going all through there, so I have room to actually do something about it. I started the black. I did not handle the transition well, but the black is gonna go all the way there and be covered by a thin dark blue layer, which will make it a night sky and then some stars. And then here we're gonna have a sunrise out of there, and here we're gonna have a sunset. And here we're gonna have a willow of a lake that will blend into the sunrise and into the sunset there. Hopefully it's gonna be really fucking badass. But so far I'm really happy, because it's really great for someone who has very little painting experience. And to be fair, I really sucked at it not so long ago. So it's pretty great. I'm pretty proud. See you next week.